Atleti has one victory and one other match has ended in a draw. And the referee gets us underway. And Pacific is attacking from right to left on your screen. And immediately the ball travels beyond the end line and out of play for a goal kick for Atletico Ottawa, as we see Drew Becky return to the side following a suspension that he served, and he will take his captain's armband. Nathan Ing with the goal kick right to midfield. It's headed on and back into the Ottawa offensive zone and right back out again. This is Baus. Late flag came up there for an offside as we look at Carlos Gonzalez, the manager for Atletico Ottawa in his first season, coming over from the Kuwaiti national program. But he is a disciple of the Atletico Madrid system. Jordan Haynes to Didic. Through ball was picked off by Ollie Bassett. He lost it momentarily. Now Pacific come through with Diaz. Leaves it for Aparicio. Takes a return pass from Jordan Haynes and plays it back to Mayor Giguère. Back in the lineup after sitting out a week with an injury. Mayor Giguère. Haynes. Pass picked off. Haynes follows up though, recovers. Aparicio. Diagonal ball intended there for Bustos. It's picked off. Sent up towards Brian Wright. Now a ball out to the right flank. Sissoko could not, or rather Baus could not keep it in as it went across the touchline. There's plenty of firepower in the Pacific lineup. Alejandro Diaz shares the CPL scoring lead with 3 goals. Marco Bustos, meanwhile, leads the CPL in assists with 4. And it's worth noting that Diaz scored a hat-trick against Ottawa last season in a 4-2 win when the CPL clubs were in the early season bubble in Winnipeg. Marco Bustos, who was named the CPL Player of the Month for April. And we had a look at James Merriman a moment ago. He was named the CPL Manager of the Month for April. Congratulations to those two gentlemen on those honors. This is Malcolm Shaw. Dixon ahead to Josh Hurd. Hurd trying to make his way into the box. Goes down under the challenge from Sissoko. Pacific still with possession. The cross into the area is headed up high. Balu Tabala scampering away from it. Dadaluk challenging him. Pair of number 13s coming together there. Maxime Tissot with the throw-in for Ottawa. Headed on by Didic. Hands under it. Becky chasing. Gets it out to Baus. Trying to dribble his way out of trouble, but loses out to Jordan Haynes. Haynes will take it to the byline. Low cross is picked off by Niba. And Ollie Bassett will send it up towards midfield. Brian Wright goes down. Dixon. Mauricio back to Jamar Dixon, who is no stranger to the city of Ottawa. It's his hometown, and in fact, he played here for a period of time along with teammates Callum Irving and Thomas Meyer-Giguère. They all played with Ottawa Fury, previous incarnation of the soccer team in the nation's capital that played in the NASL and USL. This, in fact, is the first time that Pacific FC have come to the nation's capital. All the previous games have either been played in Bubbles or at Starlight Stadium in Langford, BC. Kendry. Back to Niba. Good control from McKendry. Will turn it back and have the Ottawa back line regroup. Becky. Head of the way. Bassett brings it under control. Exchanges with Baus. Bassett. Back heel flip to Becky. Nice round of applause for the technique shown by Ollie Bassett. Long ball in the direction of Brian Wright. Wright sends Balou-Tabla into the box, and it's off Meyer-Giguère and out for a corner. First of the game for the host side. Callum Irving getting set to defend this corner, which will be taken by a former teammate, Ollie Bassett. To the back post, it's headed on, and it's right into the arms of Callum Irving off the head of Drew Becky. Right off the training ground. A corner to the back post, and Becky was there in position, but so was Callum Irving. Balou-Tabla trying to break away from Jordan Haynes. Tabla does well, provides the cross. It's settled by Malcolm Shaw, who tries the shot, and it is off of Dadaluc, and it will be a second corner kick, this time from the opposite side for Atleti. Another look at that chance on target. Drew Becky, who's certainly been missed by the Atleti manager, Carlos Gonzalez. Settling back into the Ottawa defensive alignment. And swinging corner cleared from the 6-yard box. Headed on by Tissot. Sean Young plays it ahead. Now it's sent all the way back to Atleti keeper Nathan Ingham. 2 clean sheets for Ingham so far this season. He's second in the CPL with 13 saves. Bassett breaking out with McKendry. Pass cut off. Baus chases Sean Young. And is in favor of Pacific. As we have reached the 10-minute mark of the first half, still no score between Atletico Ottawa and Pacific FC in the nightcap to today's action. Earlier today, you watched Valor FC and Halifax Wanderers play to a scoreless draw. Jordan Haynes back to Meilleur Giguère. Sean Young. Haynes. Aparicio turns with it, lays back to Dixon. Bustos coming deep to collect. Out wide to Dadaluc. Back to Marco Bustos. He'll go to Dadaluc once again. And Pacific will recalibrate from the back line. Dadaluc, watched by Tissot. Aparicio. Good scything pass for Diaz, who lost control. And Niba will just clear. Dixon. Didic back to Meilleur Giguère, who will go all the way out to Callum Irving as Balou Tabla gives chase. Bustos. Dadaluc asking for it. It'll go to Diaz instead. Now Dadaluc wide on the right flank. Just kept it in play. Back to Bustos. A crossing opportunity for either player, so they've gone back once again. Pacific will regroup and try it again along the right side. Bustos cuts in towards the middle now. Sean Young sends it out wide once again. Dadaluc, will he have a crossing opportunity now? He does. It is too far for Diaz, and it is into the arms of Nathan Ingham. We talked about Ingham's 2 clean sheets this season. Ottawa's kept those clean sheets in their first 2 games of the season. They only had 3 all of the 2021 season. So there's been a vast improvement in terms of the defensive record. Although there was a bit of an outlier earlier this season when Atletico were absolutely thrashed 6-1, as we mentioned, by Valor. Aparicio's pass intended for Diaz will just go out the end line as Diaz realized he was in an offside position. Should point out that defender McDonald Niba and defensive midfielder Ben McKendry, along with forward Balou Tabla, were all selected to the Gatorade Team of the Week this past week. Balou Tabla was named the player of the match in the Ottawa York United match last week, a game in which he scored. He led the team in duels won, and he won possession 8 times. So an outstanding effort from Balou Tabla in the Week 4 match against York United. Marco Bustos looking for space, sends it out wide to Dadaluc, going one-on-one with Tissot. Cross is there. Miba first, and then Becky clear, and Baus now has a chance to escape the defensive zone and wins the free kick. And the referee, Rudolph, will want a word here with the Pacific player who committed the foul. Jordan Haynes is the player being reprimanded by the match official. James Merriman spoke about Atletico Ottawa in his remarks before the game and said they're quite organized defensively, very compact, and can make it difficult.